Yo, what up, nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live for your mama's house. And what you're seeing right now is an security guard of a mall chasing a woman. Then he captures her. Kind of got her in a serious little hold. Looks like she's choking and, kind of praying for her life and all that shit. The next thing you know, he kind of leans back forward. She starts doing the matrix and shit. She's trying to dodge shit while her friend's in the background screaming, "Why did you take her money?" Complaining about why he might have taken shit when she actually took shit. But then after that, he gets her down on the ground and she's there. He's holding her. He's not saying much at the moment. She's just screaming. Her friend, the girl on the ground isn't screaming. Her friend is still screaming about why'd you take her money. That's all she keeps saying is why'd you take her money. The next thing you fucking know, the girl on the ground starts getting up. And as this happens, the light-skinned girl, the one standing up, hands the bag of stolen goods over to the security guard. Therefore, the security guard lets the girl on the ground up because now he has the stuff. Now the black girls are getting into the car while the security guard is with the stolen goods in his hand, which is in a bag that the girls, I don't know if the girls stole the bag. I thought they stole the bag. I think they came with the bag and put the stolen clothes. Then next thing you know, the security guard shows the stolen goods to the camera as evidence of what happened or why he did what he did. So if you want to see the full video, you can go see it on Facebook. I have it there. The link is in the description, whatever. So let's get to this. Of course, this was posted by a black person who complained about the treatment of the black girl in this video by that white security guard. She complained, he was too rough, that was unnecessary, he did really bad things to her, blah, 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 blah. But in my opinion, she walked off, she went home. She just stole things from a store and was able to go home like nothing happened. She's probably not going to jail for that. So I want to talk about in this video how black people love to get on the response of something instead of getting on the igniter. What started everything? Especially black women. So for example, a lot of times you may see or may hear of a situation in which a black man actually hit a woman. First thing most black people do, you should never hit a woman, blah, blah, blah. And of course, that's mostly true. But in a lot of these cases, you don't even know what happened. What was the buildup? What led to this man doing that? In some videos you can see there's girls who would slap a man in the face that she doesn't even know just because she was upset with him. Then he hits her back, then she's surprised. And all everyone focuses on is the fact that the man hit her. Not paying any attention to the fact that she ignited everything. She hit him in the face. This isn't her husband she hit for cheating on her. This is some guy that she got into an argument over a seat with on the bus, for example. But especially black people, love to ignore that, especially when there's a white person involved. They love to ignore that. They just want to go to, oh my God, why would he do that? Let me tell you something. Me as a person, when I look at a situation, I want to know who initiated everything. That is the most important part of any argument, any fucking disagreement, any sort of confrontation, whatever it is. I want to know who initiated everything, who started it. That means so much because if it weren't for that person starting shit, there wouldn't have been shit. That is very important to recognize. If it weren't for that person starting shit, there wouldn't have been shit. If you would have just bought the clothes, there wouldn't have been shit. You understand? If the hypothetical girl on the bus didn't hit the man in the face, she wouldn't have got punched in the face. If you didn't ignite all this shit, nothing would have happened. You would have sat down or got another seat, everything would have been fine. You would have bought your clothes, he wouldn't have came out chasing you. First of all, basically, these things aren't just wrong, they're illegal. If you wouldn't have done these illegal things in the first place, you wouldn't have probably had some illegal thing happen back to your ass. You understand? It wouldn't have happened. So that is important to focus on, people. What did this lady do? She was stealing. In my world, she deserves to get roughed up. I don't care what race she is. She was caught stealing. She deserves to get roughed up. Same way that when police officers get caught doing things they're not supposed to do, like planting drugs, lying about evidence, all that stuff, they should be thrown in jail for at least 15 years for anything that shows that they were breaking the law because they're police officers. We give them more rights, basically, than our own. We give them more rights than we have, so they should be more sensitive to the law. not easier to move away from it. That's stupid. Criminals would love to become cops because they'll get away with shit. Criminals wouldn't want to become cops if they knew, man, if we get caught breaking laws as police officers, that's automatic 20 years to life, regardless of how bad it was. Even if it was planting a dime bag on a black guy, we get 20 years, fuck it. That's how it should be. And cameras on cops, people. I know this guy ain't a cop, but cameras on cops. All cops, federal law, should have cameras running 24/7, especially when they're making arrests. But other than all that's all I really have to say. Stop taking everything so sensitively because it's a black woman. I guess you look at it as maybe your sister, maybe your brother. It's funny because everyone always says shit to me like, what if that was your mother? Well, that's what the fuck she gets for stealing from a fucking store. The fuck she doing stealing? You understand? She shouldn't be stealing. That's simple. And this man is doing his goddamn job. He's doing his job. She's trying to run away and shit. There's two of them. He's smart enough to know as long as he holds one down, he got him. So because he held her down, the other lady came and gave him the bag of goods, of stolen goods. Then he left him alone. He just left him alone. Once he got the bag, he radioed that he got the bag and he just left. No police, no nothing. He did it in a gangster way. I applaud this man. I have no problem with this man, and I really don't give a fuck how other people feel, but that's what you get for fucking stealing. That is what you get. Plain and simple. You feel me? And that's basically it, guys. I'm chilling, yuckles. And I'm out. Let me know what you think. Videos in the description. Later.